Okay, you guys, so this is our room on the Norwegian Prima. We were in the bed. We slept last night. This is actually our last day. We are about to get off this ship. We do have a porthole behind that curtain. Let me show you that. Ta-da! We are in New York City, actually, and they're doing everything outside of this window. But this is the porthole. I will show it to you from a distance as well. So this is the porthole from a distance. And the bed is basically like a king size bed, maybe a queen plus. There is a vanity right here, and this vanity does light up. So you can see that. And there's a little stool, and that's actually where they keep the dryer as well. And there's some cabinets here. Oh no, this is a safe. Never opened that. And then a drawer. So you have that. And then the nightstands obviously light up. And this was a really cool feature. You can plug in your phone just using your USB there. And then some drawer space here as well. And a coat rack. We used this often because it was a little chilly, so we had a couple coats and we would hang it there. And this is the first set of like closets, you could say. Have my luggage there, and then there's two sides for hanging and like drawer space, and you have that on the other side as well. This does provide automatic lighting. When you walk by, it automatically lights up. Wait, that's a safe. What is this? You guys, this is a mystery. Oh, it's a mini bar. Okay. A mini bar. Cool. Obviously, we didn't use that. And the bathroom. So this is the bathroom. It's spacious enough, especially for a cruise ship. So you have the toilet just to this side, and you have your hanging towel racks on this side. The door closes automatically, so that's what you heard behind me. And then you have the shower. It has the detachable rainforest-esque type of shower head. It's spacious enough. You have your complimentary soaps. So there's a body wash as well as a shampoo, conditioner in one. And then obviously to wash your hands, there's soap there. And then more hanging for your towels when you get out. And a full length mirror that you can use after you've gotten dressed. So that's kind of what it is. There's a TV. And that's the room. Okay, you guys, so for me, cruising on the Norwegian Prima is like everything I like my vacations to be. The boat was very nice. It was very new. They had activities, not so many activities that I felt like I couldn't sleep or get any peace, or I don't know, like it was just too much going on. Some cruise lines, they got stuff going on all the time and it's so loud you can't sleep in your room. So I could appreciate the slower pace of the Norwegian Prima, especially since Ricky and I really needed some rest. Every day they send out a freestyle daily. And so this is like the day 7. And in the freestyle daily, they have all the things that you can do for that day, from morning to night and stuff like that. So you always know the activities that you have as options, and it's pretty cool. And we mostly kind of did like karaoke. We did a lot of trivia. We went to a Donna Summer show last night, which the plot was slightly confusing, but the creativity was good, and the people that were in the show were extremely talented, so that was amazing. We did try out a couple of specialty dining restaurants. We went to Cagney's, which, if you've heard me review any Norwegian cruise ships before, you know I love the Cagney's that they have on some of their ships. We went to the Hibachi restaurant as well, and that was really good. We also tried Los Lobos, which is one of the Mexican dining restaurants, and that was really good as well. Oh my God, some of the best ceviche. Oh my gosh. That ceviche was amazing. But yeah, so we had the dining package. One of the dining packages came with the freestyle cruising. They have different free at sea package. That's what it was. Free at sea, which is a drink package. It includes a dining and it includes 150 minutes of internet time. And it was a 7-day cruise. And you guys, I had internet time to spare. Ricky didn't even end up using literally any of his internet. And so Free at Sea is a great package. You guys, we were blessed with this cruise like this, the opportunity to go on this trip. And yeah, so I'm so excited. But anyways, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, so we did those 3 specialty dining restaurants. We did try out the go-karts. The go-karts were fun. The only thing that I would say was like, it felt like I was doing so many laps. They could give you half the time and you would still have just as much fun, in my opinion. It felt like I did like 10 laps or something, like, and I don't know, it was a lot. But the go-karts were fun. We played this little like beer pong game that was fun. We did foosball. They had like a whole gaming area. We played the putt-putt golf. We did not pay for the tea time thing, which is like something a little different that you pay for, some virtual golf thing, I think. But we did the free putt-putt golf and that was really fun. They did have darts as well. You had to pay for the darts. We didn't do that. It just wasn't worth it to us. But they did have darts that you could pay for as well. As far as the main dining halls, which I believe are the Hudson, the Commodore, and the Seaside Buffet, the food was good in all of those. I enjoyed all of my meals wherever we went, so that was good for me. They're 24-hour dining. They do not just have 24-hour pizza like a lot of ships. They have a 24-hour restaurant that you can go to. It's called The Local. We spent a lot of time there, and they had like burgers and fries. They had chili, they had fish and chips, some lighter items like that, Caesar salads and stuff, wings, fries. So it was good. We went there a couple times. They had the Indulge Food Hall, which was also a complimentary dining restaurant. They did breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they have a different menu for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. But we went all the time for lunch so we could get the okra, because the okra was amazing. So we spent a lot of time there as well. Overall, it was a great trip. They did have like a DJ at night in a couple of different spots that you could go to. We went like twice, but the DJ was, he could use some work. If you're looking at this Prima, the DJ could use some work. But ultimately, like, we were with a group of friends, and so we're gonna have a good time together, period. And so we did. But yeah, so overall, I would say this boat is really good. If I was to say the target age demographic for this boat, I would say it's probably people in their upper 30s and up, maybe even like 40s and up. Me and my husband are like, I won't say we're boring people, but we don't mind a good relaxing vacation. So the lack of activity didn't bother us at all. But I would say probably like 40s and up. Like, if you're looking to like live it up, party to your heart's content, like, this is not the boat for you. But if you're like, oh, okay, no, I just want to be able to pop out, do a couple activities, trivia, karaoke, have a little fun, you know, you'll enjoy that. We went to some art auctions. They had some amazing art that they showcased. We love going to the art auctions when we get onto Norwegian boats, and even they have them on Royal Caribbean too. But we love going to the art auctions that are facilitated by Park West. You can get great deals. And so we went to, I want to say like 2 of the art auctions. So that was really fun. That was enjoyable as well. There were some people that got married. And so they had a reception room where they did that. And so it was just really nice. Overall, I would say that it was a really nice cruise, an amazing trip. Obviously feeling super blessed that Ricky and I got the opportunity to even come on this trip, all expenses paid. Like, God, just so grateful. But yeah, I would say if I was to rate this boat on a scale of 1 to 10, if I was to rate this boat on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 9, and here are a couple reasons why. So for one, I showed you the porthole window that we have. This porthole was a problem. Like the blackout curtains, you could never get it completely dark in the room. And one of the great things about cruising is the blackout curtains, the darkness that sets itself upon that room when you're ready to go to sleep. But there was always like light seeping through, and so I just I would say like I like how they make sure on other ships that when you close those curtains, it is truly blacked out. The service was really good. I know this is one of their newer ships. I feel like I could definitely tell where they were still working through some challenges. When we would go to the Indulge food hall, you order your food on iPads, and I want to say it was either the first or the second day we went in, but the iPads weren't working properly and they kept having to try to reset them, and so that was a thing. The bartenders, they didn't have a lot of bartenders at the different bars, even though it was really busy. Although I will say, I feel like they kind of worked through this by the end of the trip. At the beginning of the trip, and maybe they were just reassigning people, I don't know. But at the beginning of the trip, it would take so long to get a drink. But by the end, they had kind of navigated how many people to put at each bar at different times in the day, and so the wait times weren't as long. The service, it's Norwegian service. One of the reasons that I love the Norwegian cruise over other cruise lines is the service. I don't care if it's the largest ship in the world and they have 5,000 things to do. If the service is not top tier, like, bad service can make a good vacation go bad very quickly. And one of the reasons I love Norwegian is because they consistently have amazing service. And I feel like I saw that same top tier service reflected throughout this whole trip that I see on other Norwegian boats that sets them just a step above the rest. And so that is something that I love and I continue to see and experience on this trip. The breakfast was good. Listen, I had all the French toast, all the fresh made omelets, all the. I gained so much weight on this trip, but we're not talking about that. I'm gonna lose the weight. I'm not worried about it. But again, overall, this trip was amazing. It was a 7-day cruise, and yeah, I love cruising, so I can't wait to go on my next one. But if you have any questions specifically about the boat, make sure you leave them in the comments and I will make sure that I get back to you. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. And until next time.